Welcome to Brown's Rod and Custom, your home for street rods, muscle cars, and Volkswagen content. This is my dad, Big Ron. He's our body man and fabricator. This is my beautiful wife, Megan, our editor-in-chief and supporter. And this is me, Adam, the designer and mechanic for our projects. If you find our videos helpful, like and subscribe for more content.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. It is Sunday, I believe the 12th. I could be wrong. Let me check here. Sunday, January 12th. It's about 10:20 in the morning. And we are back on the Apache. Let me show you what we got. So, as many of you guys saw last night, get the broom out of the way. Cab corner is kind of roughly in, inner cab corner, rocker, lower hinge patch, right? Now, Ron just cut out the transmission access cover, right? In preparation to cut out this section of floor, and there's the new panel. So that whole piece is going in next, along with the lower cab mount that goes right here. So we'll have to get this bolt off, support the body so that everything doesn't move, and then get in here, cut this out. Now it's going to go to about here, okay, about that high up and across. And now what I don't think it replaces, I don't think it'll do this section here. I think that'll stay, and I think this little section here will stay. But the other side will come out too, eventually. But for now, we should have this in, and the access panel in, the new one, which is actually right there. And we should have all that in here today. So, lots happening over here. Once he gets this stuff in, then he's going to move on to this front stuff. And we just keep rolling. Now here's the one he took out. Clearly not great, right? It's like bent it up a little bit, but terrible. So this is what's coming out. This is what's going in, getting a lot of rot and everything out. That right there is just from taking that out. So it gives you an idea how much crap is coming off of this truck quickly. Just bad metal. But anywho's, that's what we've got here. And then one little challenge we've got is it's freaking cold. It's 61 degrees in the garage, which is fine, but I'm working outside. And I'll be working on Miata, Project Miata. And I gotta paint, and it's about 48 degrees out here. So I might be painting in the garage. Now, I don't even know if it's warm, but I might have to get another heater. But today I'm gonna clean these up, push out the upper control arm bushings, lower control arm bushings, push them out, push in, install new urethane bushings, lube them all up, put them in. I'm gonna get this spring off, paint the spring silver. I'm gonna paint the lower control arms black, gloss black. I've got to get the, well, I have a new one of these. I just got to build it. Basically put the tie rod on to the same thread count as this one. That should be pretty close. Hub, I got to paint all that back there. Get that cleaned up. Not so much worried about this. Got to paint the caliper bracket. And then, in here, we're going to undercoat all of this. Right? A lot of it. Up in there and down to there. So I'm going to get all that undercoated and cleaned up. And, you know, all the things. I'm going to take the sway bar off and paint it silver. And put all the new end links and everything on it. Get it ready to be reassembled. And just keep moving on. I think today the plan is just get everything painted and all the bushings installed and everything. Just get that done, and then tomorrow I'll install it back on here and should go pretty quick, really. And have this side done, and then we'll start tearing the other side apart. That's kind of the plan here. One thing I might try to do today is to jump in there on the alternator. Try to swap out the alternator on this while I have all of that room. It's on the bottom of the engine on the front. I've got a clear shot right through that gap there that I can actually get to it. So more stuff to do. But anywho's, I'll leave you guys with that. We're going to get rocking. Here's your daily thing content. She is for sale. If you're interested in it, reach out to me. She's looking all pretty. Tell you what, that red really pops in the sun. I mean, it looks good in the shade, but when the sun hits it, it's like just almost a different color. It's killer. Love it. So anyway, guys, stay tuned. I'll bring a lot of this to you with Ron on the Apache. I'll also bring you, during the Project Miata series, everything I'm doing out here. And we'll get all that to you here shortly. So stay tuned, guys. Lots going on. Oh my God, there he is. It's Big Ron. Yeah, it's fine. Hey guys, welcome back to Brown's Rock & Custom. As you can see, there's a big old hole in the floor. So Big Ron has been whittling, and we got this out this morning, and then he just cut this out here in preparation to put the new cab mount, and which would be this. We're gonna put the new one on, and this is what came out. Looks so much better. I wonder how that looks in here. Yeah, there you go, boys. That's what we got. So now we got to do repairs up underneath here, back up in here. We'll start doing the metal repairs on a lot of this, but this is going to fix a whole lot of this, guys. So stay tuned. Whole lot's going on. Thought I'd show you how we did this. Since he was taking that lower cab mount out, he got the floor jack, took a 4x4, bolted it to the top hinge, and made it taut. That way it doesn't move. It has no way to flex. So that's how we held this together, so that it didn't all get all floppy and wobbly. But I just thought you might like to see that, because that's pretty slick. And that's something he just came up with on the fly, because that's Ron. And it's crazy. But yeah, here we go, guys. So I'm going to set you back up on the tripod, and you guys can watch him keep working. Stay tuned. Hey guys, just want to give you an update. I think that Ron forgot to turn the camera on. But he's mocking these up. It's got a couple screws in them. Just kind of getting where we need to be here on the fitment on the floor panels. But we're looking good. We're looking really good. Really happy with how all this is in here. Now mind you, we still have to weld everything in. We still have to do all of that. So there is that. And it does look like I need a new hinge pin for the lower hinge. I'm going to rebuild that hinge. So honestly, I might rebuild both of them, do them one. But the upper one's pretty tight, so we'll see. But floors are going in. Just wanted to bring that to you. This is what came out of it so far. We're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. I'm really happy with where we're at. I think Ron's going to come out here and dial this in. I'm going to leave you on the tripod here. I will physically turn the camera on so it doesn't be forgotten. And then we'll try to get this dialed in a little bit today. So stay tuned for that, guys. Hey guys, welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. I'm gonna wrap this one up here. Just wanted to show you the end result here. Did a little pour 15. I think you guys just watched that. Up and around in there and here. And the reason for that is tomorrow these panels are going in. They'll get welded in, or at least tacked in. And we want to make sure we encapsulate any rust that's on here. Just really just protect this. We don't want to have that problem. Some of this you see here will get cut out, some of this rot, but for the most part we're in a position where we can actually start now installing the patch panels. Installing. Now these are screwed in and Cleco clipped in, and they will basically, we'll pull a screw out, tack, pull a screw out, tack, and then we'll weld solid and do all the things, right? So as we go. But for now, we got to make sure a few things before we get too crazy. We'll probably got to put the door back on, make sure everything lines up, fits, so on and so forth, and kind of go down that road. The hinge fits and all the things, and if all of that's close and right or dead nuts, we're cooking with hot grease. So we wanted to get this poured tonight. That way it dries overnight. That way tomorrow we don't have to sit around waiting on the paint to dry. And we can just start rocking and rolling. So that's where we're at, guys. We're hanging out drinking beer and starting to figure out plan a little bit, figure out how to use this tool to get these bushings out of these control arms for the Miata. But that's what I got for you. For those of you who's wondering what happened to the Miata, I'll run you through it real quick. I installed the alternator, installed a new air filter, found a slew of things not bolted down, missing bolts, nuts, this, that, and the other. Made a couple runs to Crowder's, the hardware store, and got some things so that we could actually secure some of this. I mean, the air box was flopping around. The alternator, the lower bolt for the alternator, just went right through with no nut on the other end. I pulled it right out. I couldn't believe it. I was like, holy shit. I did get up in here today, and I don't know if you can see it, but I undercoated, I pour 15 and undercoated the subframe on this side and the wheel well. Any rust I went ahead and took care of, and now it's just drying. Also hit a couple spots like there. Got all the parts inside of it. A couple spots there, one there, down in that corner back in there. Just trying to save this car the best we can, right? I mean, that's kind of the idea, just trying to help them out and you know, get this thing in a little better state. So what I did to this wheel well will happen in all the wheel wells. So the wall will be basically have a bed line undercoat kind of thing going on, and all the suspension will be painted, and calipers are getting painted red, and the springs will be silver, and the sway bar will be silver, and all the things. Not that it really matters to anybody, but it matters to me, and I just want to do this kid right, this guy right. I keep calling him a kid, he's not a kid. And if you're over 18, you're not a kid. So but I just want to help them out, get all this right. So tomorrow I'm going to try to basically do all those bushings and everything on the control arms, get them painted, get everything ready, and then when it's all dry and everything, I'll start bolting everything on. So that's where we're at on Project Miata. Stay tuned for that. Here's your daily dose of thing content. She is for sale. If you are interested in purchasing our 1973 Volkswagen Thing, hit me up. Leave me a comment, say contact me about the thing or something to that effect, and I'll reach out to you. Or you can email me at brownsrodandcustom@gmail.com, and we can talk, see where we get. So stay tuned, guys. I'm going to pull the thing in here in a minute and go pick up Megan. Hope you guys have a great night, and we will we'll be back tomorrow with a whole lot more to do, both on the 58 Apache and on Project Miata. Stay tuned, guys. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll be back tomorrow.